everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, and at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements for all occasions. Right, welcome guys. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween last night. On our street it was absolutely packed solid with kiddies in their little outfits running around knocking on doors. And the gentleman over the road, my neighbour Dave, he really goes, to the max with it, and he was dressed up as Freddy Krueger and it was spectacular. So it was a wonderful sight to see. All the kiddies a bit scared to approach him. As much as he's a soft, hearted guy, it was it was just so funny to see the kiddies just staring at him before they were thinking about actually approaching him. Anyway, thank you for all your wonderful comments concerning the red and white wreath that we did yesterday. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to all the ladies who I'm on the group with at Lily Jade's. Thank you for all your wonderful comments as well if you're watching. So today I'm going to do another wreath, but I'm going to do it with some bells. And I have purchased these this morning. I went out and did a bit of grocery shopping. And me being me, I had to call in at B&M to see what they got on their Christmas aisles. And I spotted these guys. So if you're in the UK, go to B&M and they are £6. So you can get some with just 2 bells or one single one, but I wanted the one with 3. So we're going to do blue, navy blue, and gold. So it's a 14-inch grapevine wreath. I've already made a bow. I haven't got any tail ends because I don't want it to get in the way of the bells. So I have got this one, if you can see, the navy blue with like the feathers or fern on it in gold glitter. I have got this beautiful one where it's like a mesh or a webbing with bits of glitter on it as well as some sequins. And then the one in the center is a royal blue with gold stitching on the edge. Sorry if it's got glitter on, it's just the gold ribbons and the other navy blue one, the glitter just comes off a little bit, but not a lot. So if you want to stop that happening, just spray it with a bit of hairspray, even on your foliage or floral that's got glitter on, and it will stop it from going everywhere. So I want to place this bow. I've done the ones at the back 6-inch. The gold ones I've done at 5. The blue I've done at 4. And this one in the middle I've done at 3.5. And I just want that to sit to hide the rope that what's attached to the bells and sit it above like so. I'm considering doing a wreath going all the way around today instead of a crescent or moon-shaped wreath. Right, let's get through what we've got. Now I must admit I've not got a lot of navy blue. It's not a popular colour that my customers order, so I don't stock a lot of it in. So I've got out what I have, well, not just what I have, some things what I have, and other things I've sprayed navy blue. So I've actually run out now because I've used all the can. So I've just done a few things to spray both sides, and I've given them 2 coats, and because I run out there was a little bit where I couldn't get. So anyway, first of all, I've chose these droplet ferns. I've tried to prepare today. I really have. I've sat here for about an hour getting everything prepared before I started. So I've cut down these droplet ferns. I've pulled some droplets off at the bottom to make some of these ferns shorter, and I've left a couple where they're longer. So we've got some of those. I got those from Lily Jade's. There was in a pack. I can't quite remember how many you got in a pack. I've just got out some gold berries with a bit of grass, you know, thin grass with it, just around, probably to go around the edge. Again, as I say, guys, I may not use it all. I say that, don't I? But I always seem to either not use something on here and go and grab something else. So we've got those. I've ordered some more of these in white as well as gold. But I've got out our gingko leaves as well. I thought I may chop away at some of these and add some of these in also. And for our other gold, I've got our filler foliage that I may want to place in and around the wreath and everything that's in there. Now for our green, because I'm using green today, I have cut these guys from a garland and I've placed them on picks. So they are a bit top heavy with the weight, but I want to add these in as a cluster around the wreath. And obviously with a bit of them being flocked, I wanted to add in a bit of a snowy effect as well. And with a bit of flocked as well, I've got out some cypress leaves, what have flocked as well. I thought I may incorporate those also. I've also got out just a few, not a lot. I've took these off of a garland as well and placed on a single pick. This is all before we started. Just probably again to add on the inside and maybe the odd one incorporated within the rest of some, but I haven't taken a lot out of those. Now I've got these and I've cut these down off of a bunch. They're not a Christmassy foliage, but I just love the spiky leaves on them. They actually do look a little bit like buttercups, but I don't think they are. But or maybe it could be Astrolomera, who knows? But they are lovely, really, really pretty. And I just thought for a lime green colour, just to add in to let the navy blue bounce from this lime green. I don't just want everything in the dark green. I've got out just a few of my, and not a lot of these either, of my tree pine. So they come just as they are, as stems like that in a pack. So I've got out some of those as well. Only one thing I haven't, I've just grabbed the bunch of, I take these out of the pack. I mean, I've got a lot of packs up there, but I take them out and I chop them down ready for when I start a project. And I place them in a big bunch like this with a band around it. So then I know I haven't got to keep chopping away. So, but here is our conifer as well. And I'm going to place in some of that because I do, when Christmas comes, I'll use this a lot. Because around here, a lot of people like to see conifer, my customers, in their arrangements. So I've always got this in. And I've taken out mountain pine. I've just grabbed a few out of the bag. I don't know how many, but again, it's not a dark green. It's like a forest green, a bit lighter than the conifer. Again, just for the navy blue to bounce off. I'm still trying to get some more of these guys, because these are 9 inches long. These a lot of them I see are only about 3 inches, but they're still sold out. So I can't seem to get any more. I keep looking for other places and I just can't find them. So that is what we've got in our green foliage. Now in our blue foliage, these are the last few that I've found in my eucalyptus box of navy blue with a, well, it's like an ombre look. They're a bit dark with a bit of a light blue on. I've chopped these off the last bunch down in already. If you can see the blue, if I just open one of the leaves, it's a dark here and then it goes light around the edging. So, and then you've just got these little beads or berries in the center, or seeds. So I've just got, though, that was the last bunch I had. So I need to get some more of those. Now, because I haven't got no blue fern, I've grabbed some, or tree pine, or I've grabbed some, I had some like brown colour for autumn, and I've sprayed it blue. I've done it on both sides, so that's why I've used the can, and I've given it a couple of coats. I think I ran out, as you can see, around here, and I couldn't squeeze any more out of the can. So that's the brown, if you can see, of what they were. But I've done them blue to blend in again, and as I say, the lime green bounces off it, fabulous. So I've done those, and also I've sprayed these blue as well. I know you can get them blue, but I've just got the purple ones, the sea holly. So I've also sprayed them in navy blue, cut them off the bunch and sprayed them. You get 3 on one stem. So I've just cut 5 off. I thought I don't want 6, so I cut 5 off and sprayed these. Also underneath at the back, sprayed them blue as well. So that's what I've got, what I sprayed. Now I've got some dark blue berries. Now they look actually black, but if you look up close, you can see like a bit of a grey on them or something, but they are really dark blue blueberries. So, and I thought, for a bit of a dark colour than the navy or royal blue, I'll get something a bit deeper again, to just so that you'll notice it and to give that different tone of blue. I've also got out, now I've got lots of baubles, guys, in all colours. The box lid will not shut, so I can't get any more in. But I've got navy blue, and I've got these, similar to what I used yesterday, a see-through one, but they've got a hint of blue on them as well. They come in the same packet with the navy blue ones. And then we've got these, what have got like a ridge effect on them, you know, rippled or just a bobbly effect, whatever you call it, guys. But I thought they would look nice, and navy blue with those. But I thought I'll get some smaller ones out in gold. So I got the mini ones with the glitter, and then just the medium size in the gloss. So I've got those out as well. I've also got out just 5. I want, with us having gold, I want to put in some pine cones. I've looked, you know, put things up against the wreath before I started, and I tried my lotus heads, and as much as I love them, they just wasn't blending in as, you know, and looked as good as these on this colour scheme. And for our floral, I've taken out some gold hydrangeas again, and also I've not got any navy blue poinsettias. I've only got a light blue, so I've decided to get some navy blue roses out instead, just to add those. I was going to put a bit of glue around it and then just dip a bit of gold, oh gosh, what is it, glitter, gosh, gold glitter around the tip, and just like put a bit of glue on the petals with my glue gun, and then put the glitter in a bowl, and then just dip the head upside down into the bowl, just so the glue would catch it. But it was going to be a bit time consuming, so I thought, no, let's just leave them plain. So that is what we've got today. So there's a variety of things here, again, that I've got out, and oh, I think I'm happy with that. But, you know me, guys. I'll probably look at something else and grab something else. I've got some like blue magnolia, but they need steaming, and they're a bit like the eucalyptus with a two-tone. But I placed them against it and they needed steaming. And to be quite honest, guys, I couldn't be bothered. I thought, why steam them when I've got everything what's already all right and been steamed? So that's just me being a bit lazy today. So I'm going to attach the bow, and we're going to place it up above where the bells are. I love this gold. And we're going, again, I've not got tail. The tail ends, I think, are 6 inch long. That's all I've done them with. Let me get, oh, where have I gone with it? Oh, here it is. I'm going to place these with my weaving needle. Linda gave me the great idea, just to get this through the wreath quicker than struggling. So we're going to place that through there, pull that one through. Let me just get that off, and then do the same with the other wire. It's like sewing, and I'm not a seamstress. So that is there. Then I'm going to just twist the wire at the back. Excuse the noise. Let's just twist it. I tend to twist it about 1 inch and cut the rest off, and then I just place the wire back inside as though I'm going through to the front with my wire, so it doesn't scratch anybody's door. And if I think these are slightly in the way of these, I will cut them even shorter. So let's just see. I may just snip them a little tiny bit shorter, guys. Not much. Just so they're not hiding all of our lovely bells. That's better. I have got down here some other gold foliage, just as a backup. If I just show you, I found these last oddments left. I haven't got any more. The champagne gold glittered bay leaf, and that's all I've got. And I've got the peacock feathers that I used yesterday in gold, but the gold is totally different to the gold I'm using. This is more lighter, and I'm using that. This is more like a bronzy gold. So I looked and I thought, no, that may be too much. So I doubt I'm going to use those. And then I've got some fern. Again, it's a different tone, so it's out of the tone colour that I'm using. So I've just placed those on the floor, which I doubt I'm going to use, because I want to keep the gold all around the same colour. So first of all, oh, I didn't touch my face because of the glitter. I want to place in our conifer. Now, I'm not putting all of this in, guys, again. This is just what I got out. And we are going all the way around today. So I'm going behind the bow. And we're going to work his way around. And I'm putting some of these quite close to each other. Excuse me. So I want our boundary, or these, should I say, just around. And we will put the gold droplet fern behind these. I just wanted to get these in to have them at the front so I can see where I'd like to place then the droplet fern. I just move these up here. Cut that a little too long. I just move this over this side. If you haven't got conifer, maybe fern, cypress leaves, or if you, I was actually going to get the shkibi bush out, but I thought, no, let's just stick to this. Oops. And one more. Let's get that fluff off. Got a bit of snow on that catching. And put one right behind the bow at the top. So let's just, so that is our part of our boundary. Again, there will be perhaps something around the same length going around. Let's just get these back on the bush, on the band. Place those there. Now let's get our droplet fern. Now I may end up cutting the longer one down, I think so. How big is that? To there. So just pull them off at the bottom or cut them with the clippers if you have health issues with your hands. You don't want to be hurting yourself. Right, I'm going to be bringing these, if I just turn around, I'm not going in between every one of this conifer. I'm, you know, because otherwise it's just going to look, it's not good to me. It's like going black, white, black, white, black, white. Well, I don't want that. I'm going to use these sparingly around because I've got other things that can go in. So I always like to place one at the top if it goes. So again, where you've positioned one on the opposites on one side, do it on the opposite. Let me just. I will have a look and then rearrange or manipulate them to how I'd like them to be. Oops, one conifer's dropped off. And then one in the centre at the bottom. I just turn it this way. I'm going to just like give them a bit of a bend. Where's that conifer? Now, which one did it come off? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, where's it come from? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Whoa. 3, 3, 3. I can't see where it's come from. Maybe, is it at the top? No. Oh, it must be a spare. Right, so I'm going to just bend these up just to give that rounded movement. I don't want them sticking out flat. I think I need to readjust that one. Oh my goodness. These are exceptionally, they set really quickly with the glue. Let's just do that one again. I can't seem to push it in. And then just, if you can see from the side, I'm just bending it so it's curved over. like so. I may cut some of these even smaller down and use them in the centre, but we'll see as we go along. So we'll just place those there. Now, I want to get these in. I think I've just done 6. And I'm wanting to place these like here, going all the way around. So let's place those in. Put a bit of glue on because they are top heavy. And I just want them to stand proud. I don't want them flat. If they're sticking out a bit, that's okay, because I like to see volume. I'm not one for the pancake wreaths, what are really flat. I like it to be nice and fluffy. So if you like the pancake wreaths, then that's fine. But I just like to see that volume in them. And I want them where it's touching, or near enough touching. So I'm going to bring that like that. If I just bend that, actually, give it a gap. Just bend it a little bit like that. Oh, it was one of the pine needles. Oh, let me just put a bit of glue on that and stick it back on. Where's it come from? There we go. Some may be sticking out further than others like that, but there'll be something in front to just push it back in place, because these pine needles haven't got any wire in them to support them. So we will place something in front. Just put this one on. So that will go there. So that's what we've done with those. So I'm going to bring a few of these around. Again, I don't want to cover all of it with this. In between some of the, oh my gosh. In between some of the pine needles, not all of them, I don't think. We'll see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we may be able to. So if I just start here, because I just want to bring a bit of the snow effect at the back also. Let's just, I think it was here. Oh, I'll go round. I'm going to put one under here. The bottom. Just cut that stem a little bit. It's just a little bit too long. Where would I go? So there. Again, I'm just rounding the fern or the cypress leaf so it's got a bit of volume. Just turn it a minute. One here. Back. How many have I got left? 2. So I could place 2 there. I think I've ordered some more of these as well. I like to add in a bit of flock, whether it be cypress leaves, pine needles or anything like that. Again, just to give off that nice snowy feel. So there we have those on the back. Sorry about the noise. I bet you feel like you're in a field full of cows. The cowbells going. Right, I want to add in a bit of the blue. Now, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to bring... Do I chop it? Let's just bend that over. Yeah, I'm going to chop it and then use the smaller pieces for the centre. So then we could bring these in and around here as well. So let's just put the small pieces there. It's a shame that I ran out of spray paint. I thought I'd got a full can of the navy blue. But never mind, guys. Right, I've got 5. So where we're going to put, I'm just going to sit them at the moment. I'm not... 1, 2, 3, I'm just going to place them in to see. 4, and then another one. Hi, Han.
Hello.
Thank you. And then 5, one at the bottom. Yeah, so that's where I'm going to place them, like that, around. So let's first of all, and I'm bringing these slightly forward because they've not got a long stem. So I'm bringing some in front of our conifer. So I'm on, again, as I say, I do like layers. So the conifer and the droplet, the conifer is our layer 1. The droplet fern is in front of the conifer, and so is this blue fern, so, or pine, tree pine. So this is level 2 and this is level 1, or layer 1 should I say. So these are going on layer 2. I hope that's right. I can't see from this side. So there where the droplet fern is. In fact, I'll put this one's got the brown on, so I'll place this at the bottom. I always suggest, you do well if you buy some spray paint for, you do get it for artificial flowers. Because if you haven't got a certain colour, you've got that option to spray it to give you that colour like I have. I've got blue foliage, but it's the dusky blue. I've not got the navy blue, which is a shame. I think, do I get these out of the way and place these in? Or do I hold on to those? Oh, let me move my drink. My husband's bought me. I must not forget. I keep trying to tell myself that I must not forget. And again, with you having the blue, these will come in handy to sit closer, or the odd one behind it, just to show that blue off. Put those there. Now we've got our pine, and I think I'm going to place this, in between here on layer 1, in between our flocked pine needles. Let's just cut that stem a little bit. So if I just turn it around so I can see. Around here, I think. And again, with these, I'm just bending them so they round off a little bit, so it gives it that fullness. And obviously, because the rubber, it gives it that movement. So all I'm doing is bending them over like so, just to give that curve. And as you can see, they just dangle down, which gives a lovely effect for your movement. I'm going to place one here. Move that tail end out of the way. I don't want it in front of the blue, so I may just slightly put some behind the blue. So I'm just gonna wipe that glue off. Oh, I've stuck my fingers together. Maybe one there as well. So I've just put this next to it here, and because there's a gap there, instead of putting it in front, directly in front of the blue, I'm placing it just at the side. And again, I'm just bending it to give that round effect. And then around the side here as well. I'm just going to turn it just so I can get it in here. And then our last one up here. Just at the side of this leaf as well. Just wipe that little bit of glue I can see seeped out. I think I'm going to just rearrange this one. I've got it back to front. All the flocked leaves are more at the back. I had it like that in the wreath and everything's there. So I'm just going to rearrange this one. Oops, another one's fell off. did that one come from? Well, where did that one? I can't find where that one came from. I'll hold back. I'll put a pick on it instead, and then I'm going to put it back in with them. So that's what we've done. Now I'm going to put in the blue eucalyptus. Again, this is just the last ones I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could cut that one down as well. I've tried to cut them down as much as possible to get the most from them. And I'm going to place some of these around. Let's have a look. I think I definitely want something blue up here. So we'll place that up there. Maybe we've got a blue there. So place a blue in between each of these ferns. So we'll do that. I don't want them exceptionally long. It's just so there's a bit more than just these ferns on the second layer. Cut that stem a little bit, shorten it. So one around here. And then one here as well. I think I had these blue ones for when I did a wedding in dusky blue and greys. And she asked for blue eucalyptus. So I've got a bit of blue around there as well. I've got these left. That's got no berry on. I wonder, no, we don't want it in there. I'll hang on to those. Maybe I'll put them in my basket full of ornaments. Coffee. So that's what we've got at the moment. Oh, let me just grab my coffee, guys. If I'm being quite honest, I was actually thinking of doing a bow like that, but a smaller one just here. I think that might look quite nice. Oh, I can't get the glue off me. Let me just grab what we used. What else did I use? Oh, here. So I may just do a smaller one, just for the bottom. So if I just move that out of the way, I'll do it in my hand. Let's get all the glitter off so it doesn't go on the ribbon. But I'm only going to do a smaller one. I'm not going to do a large as big as that one. It's only, well, I can't, because that's all I've got left on that one. So I may, let's see, I don't want a long tail end. Do I? No, because of the top as well. So I may just bring the tail ends to the bottom. I'm just gonna, how big shall I do it? Yeah, it's about 4-inch loop. Twist. Bring that down there. Gold, it was the gold. I'm just going to do 2 loops of each. And then the blue. I will cut the dovetails at the end. Then I had a little piece in the center. Right. So before I bring the dovetails down at the bottom, that's a daisy. So what I'm doing, I'm just going opposite each other with the ribbon. Like that. Let's get a wire. Place it through the back. And then right, now I've done that, I can now be a little bit more rough with it. So let's just dovetail. So it's not very neat. And I'm just cutting at an angle from the folded edge outwards to the corner. I think that's all of them. Now I just wanted these to be down at the bottom so they're not in the way of our bell. So we've just got a little bow. I want to show whether I'm having two of them, they're every colour. So we've got that little bow and I could place that down at the bottom. So let's just get rid of these. Put those there for now. Right. Oh, coffee. So just get that blue string. So all I'm going to do with these is just place it there. So you've got one at the top and one at the bottom. So if I thread that through now, one at a time. Oops, daisy. Make sure the tail ends are pointing downwards. Just like that. do the same then with this one. Turn it into position. Like so. And then just twist at the back. And now just bend the wire back inside the wreath. There we go. So that is now with our bow down at this bottom. So doesn't that look pretty with two bows? Right, so what have we? Let's get... I didn't think I'd got a lot out, to be quite honest. But there's more than you think. Right, I cut little oddments and then somewhat got a couple on. I thought just dotting these around. Maybe in between the blue fern, if I put up a bit, blue fern and the blue eucalyptus. We'll do that, we'll place them like that. So the blue fern around here. We will bring some gold in because we are needing gold as well. This just... get one under here. Just have a little bit. Oh my good gracious me. I'll use that one. Oops. Let me just turn it, guys, because blue fern and cut that one down. I think I need one down there. Put one up there first. I'm going to have one at the top. I need to get behind the bow. I've got 3 single pieces, so do I place 2 together? Because I think I need one here. Let me just stand back. Yeah, I do. My eyes just keep drawing to that. So I'm going to put 2 single pieces together. So it's around here. One. Two. Yeah, that's better. I don't need that one. I'll put that in my ornaments. So we've placed those in. Oh, here comes my cat. He's come alive. Oh, that's it. You stretch. Sorry, guys. So we've placed in these here, just again, because they're really got a lot of movement. And that's what I like, you know, especially if the wind blows and you see all these wispy things moving. And I think it adds, you know, that special little bit of a touch. Now, do I place the gingko in? Because we want gold. Let's stand that bow properly. Do I place the gold? Now that doesn't look right there. So let's just cut one of these. That's better. I'm going to use, I think, all of these. I think. 1, 2, 3. Let's just cut 5 off to start with. So what I mean by these gingko leaves, they looked lost. Now maybe if I dotted the odd one on the second, behind these on the second level, just as a bit of decor, move out the way, good boy, then they may look nice and add that bit extra. But to go on the first level with the pine needles, I think they look better than, you know, because you've got the blue there. I'm trying to bring the gold in front of the blue. Molly, no, go down. So that's what I'm trying to do. So where we've got the eucalyptus, I want to place in the gold foliage. Again, we may use the gingko leaves. Oh, drink. Let me just let my cat out, guys. Come on then, out. Good boy. Go for a play. So we may do that. Let me just sit that properly. Because we have got quite a lot left to go in. So yeah. So let's get some of these in with our blue eucalyptuses, but at the front, just blend in, and I'm manipulate it to give that, and you know, intermingle it as well with others. So I'm just bending the stem left and then right again, just to give that movement on it. So that's there. Let's just cut that stem a little bit. Oh, I've lost a leaf. Let me borrow one from here. There we go. So again, where the blue eucalyptus is. Cut that stem as well. So then here, and I'm on again the second level or layer, I'm not on the first. So there's a eucalyptus up there. But do I just place two either side instead? Like I have at the bottom, either side of the bow. Yeah, that's better. So I don't need those. I'll just wrap these back up to start with. I don't know about you guys as well, when you get long stems, my buckets don't always hold the long stems, so I cut them down. We'll place those there. Right, before we put any more foliage in, I want to place in our floral, because I want to give those their position in the arrangement. So let's get one out first. So I may, because we've got gold there, we want blue in between the gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So what I'm going to do, how long do I want them? I don't want them too long. I'm going to save that foliage. So I'm going to intermingle these with the pine. So because you've got gold, gold, so I'm placing a blue here. So I'm going to do that with them. Again, I've got one spare leaf off of it. I'll save those. Oh, here comes my cat again. Scratching on the door, guys. I'll place that in between there. I'll just place it there for now. just have a quick look. I need one at the bottom. Definitely one at the bottom. And then we'll place that one there. And then that one down at the bottom there. Well, I'll do that one slightly longer, just to be on the safe side. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place these in where they are now, in between the gold, and we'll get those in. I'll save those, put those on the floor. So let's start attaching these roses in. And again, and you can bend the head forward if, you know, facing yourself, if that's what you'd like it to do, instead of out towards the side. Oops. Oh, I was just about to look for the other roses then. If you haven't got navy blue roses, but you've got dark navy blue peonies, that would look lovely too. Or if you have got navy blue poinsettias, as well, that would look pretty. Or anything really, or maybe a navy blue hydrangea. I've got light blue, but not navy blue. Again, I don't get many requests for navy blue. Now that one, I may need one at the top actually. So let's get one in at the top. Let's just cut it. Go behind the bow. Can't see. Just bend that head forward. Maybe a bit too high. So let's just shorten it, guys, before the glue sets. Right, let's just go back. Where did I go? That's better. I don't know if you can hear that scratching, guys. That's Marley. Where's that other one gone? Oh, it's there. So now that is with our roses in. Now, I know I've got these gold hydrangeas and I'm wanting to place them somewhere around there. I only want, I think, 3 in. I don't want more than 3. I don't want to overpower it with the hydrangeas, because we've still got blues to go in. There's little blue as well, so we've still got those. We've still got our berries that I think I may place them. I might not even put them in. And we've still got our baubles and our holly and etc. So I keep standing on those. I just finished my coffee. Oh, it's gone cold. Oh gosh. So I'm gonna just chop 3 of the hydrangeas and let me just see where we're going to position them. So 1 definitely here, 1, I need to push that back a bit and place it there. I can't, it won't hold in. One, 2, and then 3. What do I do? 1, 2. No, like that. So I'm going to place them like that, because I've also, you know, again, like I say, we've got the sea holly. I may bring this on the second layer, because we've got the small blue that I'm going to place in front foliage of the hydrangea. And then we've also got our pine needles, what I want to place in as well, and just add a bit of that for fullness. I don't think I'm going to add the wispy bits today, it's unlike me. And then we've got our pine cones as well, and the baubles, yes, and the baubles. So they'll be going on the outer side, I think. We'll have to have a look when we start. So let's first of all get in our hydrangeas. So that will go around here. That's 1. Oops, a daisy. Two. Oh, you made it in. I know what he wants, guys. He wants feeding. Oh gosh, the head's come off. It's his feeding time, because it is late today that I've started the video. Oh gosh, where did I put it? Oh, there. Let's glue that back on. So it's around that time for his feed. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. a little squash there. Push that bow down. Give it a little bit of space. I don't want it touching. Let's have a look. Right, something's bothering me. I can't put a finger on what it is just yet. But I'm going to bring in some blue. I may bring the sea holly in. Just 3 of those as well. 1, 2, 3. Maybe 3, maybe more. So I'm gonna, in between the hydrangeas, I'm gonna bring these sea holly in. Just there. Might push it in a little bit more. I'm going to place one actually up here. Just intermingle a bit of that foliage through, so it doesn't look like it's on its own. Like that. And then another one in between here. Yeah, I don't want no more of those. So, and then I don't want to put too much blue near blue. We'll hold back with those. Let's get some of our pine needles in. Now I'm going to start around here with them. Just to break up all the blue and gold with each other, with adding a bit of the green. And I'm just breaking them up from where they're touching, or they're very close with each other. Or if I've got like the hydrangeas, the gold on gold, where there's gold here and gold there, I'm going to break that up with a fern, with a pine, the mountain pine, because I don't want it clashing. I know you probably spotted that I'd placed it like that, but it was because I knew I was going to be placing in foliage in between it, just to break it up. Oops, got something on that one. Oh, I used one of these earlier on, guys. and left it near a heater and it started melting. Silly me. Right, gold on gold is here, so I'm breaking that up with this pine. And up there as well. Needed just to fill it. So I think, let's have a look. I don't need any around the back. No, I'm not putting them there because of the bells. I don't want to cover the bells. I want to be able to see them. So, I don't want those. I'm not going to put any more pine in as I speak unless I notice that one may be needed. But at the moment, I'm just going to place those in. And as you can see, it's filled, you know, oops, sorry. It's filled it up a little bit more. Just put that on there so they don't fall everywhere. I want to use this on the inside around here, so I'm going to save that for that purpose. Let's get our baubles in. Right, now we need to sort of like balance these out. So I think, you see now there's blue here, so that's looking slightly lost. So if I placed a gold there, you'd spot it more, or even a smaller one, whichever. Let's check this one. You don't really see that one too much, so it's gonna have to be a gold up next to this. It's the navy blue on the bow that's, you know, basically hiding any blue baubles or Christmas ornaments that we're placing in. So then you just have to, oh, I can't get it in, it's so tight. Oh. Then use your other colour. So then I'm going to turn it so I can get to the other side. And then I think where the gold hydrangeas are, I'm going to place a blue. And I'm going to bring these slightly in. Going to break up the gold on gold so it's been separated, if you see what I mean here. Let's see, look. I'm trying to find them. I know we've got the blue rose there, but that's been separated by the greenery. I'm doing it with the filler foliage and the hydrangeas. I kid you not, guys, my cat won't stop whining until he gets what he wants. No, you're going to have to wait. That is and then I'm going to use the gold as well, the smaller ones, to bring here in between the blue rose and the blue bauble, but just place it slightly at the back. So you've got a bit of gold around there. I will turn it, guys, sorry. I need to find a space. There we go. On there. I'm just going to place this around here. So I've got a bit of gold around as well. Now I've got the iridescent ones. I've got this one left. Where can I place that? I'll bring that down there. I've got the blue tinted glass. I may bring those inside. I just want to get this under here. Got a bit of gold where the blue ribbon is. We'll see. We'll hang 6 with those. Let me get the filler, the ivy in, should I say. And what I'm going to do with the ivy, I'm going to bring this just in around the central area. Just intermingle it a little, just so then it looks like there's got foliage around the bells on the inside. You haven't got to put much in. Right, that can hold that up and fill that gap. Do the same. Bring some in here as well. That. I think I want one down there at the bottom, just under here. So I've got these 3 longer pieces. So I'm going to use these up by just placing them somewhere in the arrangement. If I see that there may be a slight little bit of a gap, just turn it this way here. Just to fill that little bit of a gap. And one. I need something there because it looks, does it look odd there? Here, I can see it. Just under here. There. So we've got that. I'm not going to place the berries in, I don't think. Let me just take one out. Or do I bring them around the outside? Because we've still got our pine cones. Guys, let me just take my cat in because he won't stop whining because he's hungry. One moment. Oops, I think the camera's not in right angle. Right, let's see. That's not sitting right. So why does that look like it's on the wrong? Why does that look like it's in the wrong place? So what's missing there? It's a blue rose, it's got to be. Yeah. That back. We'll save them.